Hello, you Frozies. McFrozen Nuggets here, and this is actually a different video because this is actually going to be a video on something that I really wanted to show off, but it kept getting delayed because of the weather and other priorities and such. But this is my custom-made piston cars piston cup track. And just to let you know, this is entirely made of wood and it's fully hand-painted by me. And I actually just made this in woodworking about a couple weeks ago. Actually, only 1 week ago. From Opportunity Networks here in New Hampshire, on Amherst. And I'll actually link to their channel below. So go subscribe to them if you haven't. And I've actually also made two other creations that I don't think deserve a video, but they are the symbol for The Incredibles 2 and also the symbol for Elastigirl. Also from The Incredibles 2. So yeah, this is the third one, and as it turns out, I'm actually the first one to actually make a track in their program, so that's actually cool. And in case you're wondering what it's resting on, is these 4 Lego stilts that I built myself. These 2 in the front have these plates on top because our apartment is sort of slanted, or angled slightly. So yeah. Gotta go into the details. Now, the green color that I use is called grass green. The track is obviously just a normal black. Then the checkered finish line. Man, this was hard because with the way the paintbrushes typically are, it was so hard getting these in at least semi-decent or at least or even perfect squares. I initially was gonna do just 2 rows, but then I saw it and I was like, that's a little too thin. So I decided to add another row, and then I was like, maybe 1 more row, and I was like, yeah, that's good. And that's how I came up to this. And now for the main part that you probably really want to see is the piston cup. This is just simply to represent being cars, and also so you can have it be like any sort of track you want, like say Motor Speedway of the South, Los Angeles Speedway, or from the video games Palm Mile Speedway, Smashville International Speedway, Sun Valley International Speedway, or Copper Canyon from Cars 3. I remember all the other tracks in Cars 3. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, so forgive me for that. Now, I don't think it'll show too well on my screen, but if you compare to Cruz Ramirez, you see that the shade of yellow is slightly different because this color that I use is marigold, and you may recognize that word from Blue's Clues, Colors Everywhere, because marigold is made of yellow and orange. And then this I actually added just recently, which are the tires that I used some basic glue on. This one was from a set from back in the 90s, and these did move, but I glued them down. And then these 3 sets of tires are from the Cars Daredevil Garage app promotional box, which there were 5 of them. I glued down 3 of them. The other 2 I have are right here. And it's just simply for display purposes. And this background is just simply from my Cars Real Out storybook. I just simply have it as Willie's Butte just simply for the heck of it. So yeah. And obviously I do have a lot of car stuff right here. This morning I actually had all my Cars 1 racers. And recently if you've seen the pictures I posted on Google+, I used a lot of my Cars 3 racers. And I'll actually demonstrate a little bit. I'll just use the classic McQueen. Let's go ahead and put him on here. Actually, I'll use the Cars 3 McQueen and Jackson Storm to show how wide it is. You can see, I want to make it at least wide enough for 2 cars, so yeah. Obviously, it's not completely a scale, but it's still good enough for me. So yeah, anyway. Cars 1 McQueen. Just use him for an example. Yeah, see, he does roll still very nicely. You can actually get some pretty cool little shots. Oh, that was cool. I want to do that again. I just love that. That looks so realistic. Okay, I'll do a second shot. I don't think this one's gonna be as good though. Yeah, probably because my hand's holding it. Now he's off the track. So yeah. And something else I like doing with this is I like to set up a little display. Just to make it a little bit more of a scene. Which I've actually been doing lately with this. I just simply have the McQueen's pit crew right in the middle. Sometimes I even have Crew's mirrors right here, just simply watching him race. And then I have McQueen and Jackson. Other times I actually have it be like McQueen is right at the finish line, and then Cruz is like close behind him, and Jackson is right there. So yeah, just want to show that off, and actually just for laughs and giggles, let's get some other racers on here. Okay, some of McQueen's friends, Bobby Swift, Cal Weathers, and Brickyard Lee. And also, just simply for the heck of it, let's get Chick Hicks, Claude Scruggs, Aiken Axler. I don't have the Cars 3 stock cars for Nitroid and Leakless. I only have the next gen Leakless. Actually, this would be cool. And then, of course, the King. Oh, that's an awesome shot right there. That's definitely going to be the thumbnail right there. Actually, doing aerial view like this. Yeah, it's going to be the thumbnail right there. Just taking the glory. Just taking the look. Whew! Alright. So yeah, as usual, subscribe for more content. Social media links are in the description. Of course, drop a like if you enjoy this, and again, post the link to Opportunity Networks down below, so you can follow them on YouTube, or subscribe to them on YouTube. Sorry, it's been a long day and I'm a little tired. So yeah, as usual, love all these voice chat, and of course don't forget to keep it rigid.